every time I go to click start, it's gone to start dropping frames. But oh, there it goes again. This might be a very short stream. Why is it doing this? Anyway, hello everyone. Having some technical difficulties at the moment, but see if it can stay up for a while. Hope wherever you are. Oh, there it goes again. I hope wherever you are, you're having a nice day, morning, or evening. Oh, is it going to work? Why is it doing this? The internet, it never works when you want it to. Has it gone? If you can hear me, I apologize if it's breaking at the moment. I think I'll have to restart everything. It goes green, and then as soon as I start to do something, it pops up to red, just like that. But anyway, I have adjusted my audio settings. This is all new to me, but I saw a video of someone setting up a plugin for OBS that basically has an audio mixer, a very in-depth mixer, and I have no idea about audio at all, but I followed the tutorial, so hopefully it's working. It sounds okay on my end. Oh, we're dropping again. Not using any CPU, but in the red. So it must be the modem, I think. But I mean, who doesn't mind watching the starting soon screen for about 15 minutes? I'm gonna jump over here. Hello. So I set up the audio plugin and got a DIY filter, pop filter. So it sounds a bit better, but I don't think it's picking up certain sounds. So it might cut out every now and again. Besides that, I think Scarlet and Violet Pokemon comes out in 2 days or so, and I still haven't decided. Turn that wiped out then. Still haven't decided which version, Scarlet or Violet, to get yet. I was going to wait and hopefully see what the exclusives for each version were. I think Cerebi had those before Sword and Shield last time, but then I was thinking, and it's actually because I've never bought a Pokemon game before it's come out, like a new generation. I bought Brilliant Diamond before, and I bought Legends Arceus as well. But I was thinking, and I think it was Generation Black and White, Generation 5, Black and White 1 was the last Pokemon game I bought at release. And then Black and White 2, I think I had White 2, and then stopped playing. And then it was, I think a couple of years ago, I went through Heart Gold, I think I finished Black because I hadn't finished the post game, and then Generation 6 and what was it called? Sapphire and Pearl. No. Oh my god. Sapphire and Ruby. So I think it had Brilliant Ruby and Shining. Oh my god. Brilliant Ruby, Shining Pearl? No. So what was Sapphire called? Sparkling Sapphire? Anyway, so I played Gen 7, then Sapphire, then Ultra Sun, and I was going through them all and getting to the actual frontier. It was called something different in Gen 6. It was the French spin on it. Anyway, I was getting to the battle tower and getting the 50 win ribbon before moving on to the next generation. So I hadn't bought a mainline Pokemon game since Black. So not knowing what the Virgin exclusives are. Not knowing what the version exclusives are, I don't know what version to get. So I think I'll decide on the day, because I had a look and the cheapest price for a physical version is only $3 cheaper than if you get the Nintendo eShop version through the what's it called? They have the special. You can buy 2 tickets for, I think it's $135, and then you get 2 games. And so if you halve that, it ends up being only $3 more expensive than getting the cheapest hard copy. So I was just going to do that and then get the digital download. So I'll probably end up getting it just after it's come out, so they can, Cerebi and all the official sites can officially drop the Pokedex, because they already know the information. They can't publish it at the moment. And then we'll see which one to get based on that. I think probably leaning towards the futuristic one, which is Violet, just because the color palette of the uniforms is purple, and I've read that they kind of make you keep the uniforms throughout the game in terms of the clothing customization. It's not as the color as well, at least what this article was saying was the color isn't as free to customize. So Scarlet, which is the more primitive outlook one, I think they're kind of an earthy orange, and Violet is a kind of deep indigo purple, otherwise known as Violet. Although you would think Scarlet would be red, but they've gone orange instead. So probably Violet, but have to wait and see what the exclusives are. I know there's a website at the moment that has the leaks of the Pokedex, because I think the game preview was released a couple of weeks ago, so a lot of people have seen it. But I'm not going to trust or check it out until Cerebi has it, I think. But yeah, it's only 2 days away. Pretty excited. I don't know well, I mean, Sword and Shield were criticized because it didn't have a very, how to say this, high resolution graphics, but I didn't mind the art style of Sword and Shield. I actually really liked it. I thought it was very well done. I didn't mind the trees all looking the same. The wild area was a bit plain, but sometimes subtle things have their own kind of attraction and beauty. And then with Legends Arceus, still don't know how to say that properly. They kind of went for a more stylistic kind of art style with the sky and the landscape especially, and I think that's a smart direction to move in because you're limited with what the hardware can do. So if you go for a more stylistic approach, you can be beautiful even within the limitations. And it looks like Scarlet and Violet have gone in a similar but not so much direction as Legends Arceus. But the thing that strikes me with these games is the bike. I like the idea behind the mechanic of it. The bike is a Pokemon, and you can use it for terrain traversal, like in Legends Arceus. It's reducing it down to just the one slot kind of thing. I just can't get over the fact that those the box art legendaries have two wheels coming out of them. It's like the one thing in Pokemon that kind of just slightly draws me out of it is when they kind of take on mechanical. That's not right. They kind of fuse mechanical stuff with organic stuff, if that makes any sense. Like, well, I quite like Clink and Clink Clank's design, but when you have a lizard with wheels sticking out of its chest, it just slightly takes me out of it. But there might be some lore behind it, so I reserve judgment until I've played it. But yeah, looking forward to it. So I've got about 450 games that I have bought but haven't played. That might be a slight exaggeration, but I think for a birthday a couple of years ago, when I just got the Switch, I was given Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I had played Awakening on the 3DS a while after it had come out, and it's the only Fire Emblem game I've played, and it was really good. But I haven't played a Fire Emblem game for a while, and I think I haven't played a Switch game that isn't Pokemon related for like a year and a half. So I've been putting off getting into any other games, and I've got so many that I've either just never played or used to play and then haven't played since. So I was going to check out Three Houses because I mean, 2 years to play a game, it's a decent amount of time. So we'll jump across to here. So this is I think it's the only cartridge game that I've got for the Switch. I'm gonna turn this down or off actually. Does this have sound? I hope so. I might have to turn it up. Should it have sound? Oh. Probably should have tested that. Okay. Titled Maddening. The Goddess Tower can now be viewed in extras. Okay. The Goddess Tower. Start playing in the maddening difficulty. Oh, that's the other thing. When I played Awakening, I started off on hard difficulty, and that it was hard. So these some games aren't really hard on hard. Fire Emblem is. So I get this set up. I don't think we've got sound at the moment, unfortunately. Let me check that out. This one. I know. Maybe you have audio and I don't. So I apologize if it's too loud at the moment. Let me jump into that. Do we have it now? Update, good. Lots of updates. Doesn't sound like it. What's in extras? Music library. Voiceover language. No audio. Bugger. This might be a short stream. See if I can get it to work. Nope. Is it doing anything? Oh, echo. Streamer fails live. Because I'm using a different port for this as well. That one. There we go. Cool. Ah, fix that. Okay. New game. Oh, here we go. See, I chose hard for the last Fire Emblem game I played. It didn't turn out very well. It was just like 3 hours of suffering trying to get past the first or second level. So we'll go normal. It's tempting. I mean, you've got to play classic, don't you? Gotta make this slightly bigger as well. Okay. Oh, they've got online play. What's the difference? Is there a difference? Here we go. Terrain plains. Huh? It's a way to make an entrance. It's always a bit janky when it cuts from 2D to 3D. I have no idea what's going on. She doesn't look too impressed. She get dirty feet. I think that guy needs more facial hair. Hang on, is his sword a whip? Yeah. Don't bring your fist to a sword fight.
You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved.
Okay. Was that her father?
He's gone now, Mother.
I apologize if I should know these characters. Okay.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? Oh, I wonder how you got in here.
I went.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Okay. Select a form. Two sides of the same coin. Why doesn't he have his belly button exposed? I mean, you've got to do it, don't you? Is it correct? I don't know. It might not be correct, but it is our form.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I'm a ghost. I'm a demon. I'm immortal. this make any difference? Is the ghost mortal?
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Okay. Leth. By Leth? Beleth? What's a name for blue? Well, the sky's blue. Where's the OK button? Yeah. Although it's more kind of cobalt.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
Hey, I didn't say I was a human. I said I was mortal.
You must possess a day of birth as well.
Oh my
Beneath
god.
which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
12 months as well. Ethereal. Guardian. Pegasus. What does that say? Oh, blue. Blue sea. That goes well. Yep.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Wow.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to...
Okay. Still no context. It's not like...
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
It was a dream. Hang on. Was the first bit a dream?
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case,
So we've
just
got
put that
3D
out of your
model.
mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
True.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom.
The kingdom. Yep.
I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Okay.
Hmm? Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
I can't remember how Fire Emblem works.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but
Is
your
this fine?
presence is needed.
Geralt.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not
Dimitri.
dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Being pursued by bandits. Well, if you're being pursued by bandits, nice time to chat, stop for a chat. So we've got the yellow Power Ranger, the blue Power Ranger, and the red Power Ranger.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
Okay, you don't seem too flustered.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
Cool. Let's just stand around talking about it.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation.
Okay.
Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
Okay, so we're at a village.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Absolutely. Gotta use the other one. Okay. Ishka has come out. An inevitable, a counter. Okay. Oh wow.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
Okay.
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Okay. 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 What do we have here?
I will prevail.
So he's got a bow, sword, axe, lance. Yep. So the trade-off for range is accuracy. They're good against flying riders. Okay.
Ready and willing.
Can I hit him from here? Oops. I can't remember if you can go back once you've collected over here. No. Okay, so I can't get through. Right. Okay. So you get experience just for participating. Okay. Okay. So you can fight with a broken weapon, but the might... What's that? Attack power? And they'll make follow-up attacks more easily. How do you repair a weapon?
Stay focused.
Can you attack from diagonal? No.
You fought well.
Okay, so I should have given the XP to someone else. Well, okay, I've got to change this up. Oops. Uh-oh. That didn't happen. Use the battle menu to create a bookmark, says. Tutorial guides to more and more. What does a bookmark save do? Yep. Okay. How do I access that? It's my turn over. Oops.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Oh my god. Okay. Yes. Oh, what? I can't move this guy. Where are we supposed to be going as well? Oh, okay. So where to zoom out? Okay, so this adds defense and evasion. So that one can't get there.
I'll cut through.
Okay. Is there a turn counter as well? Not that I can see. It's a work in progress, this scene. Right.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without...
Yep. Press X button on an empty space to toggle terrain information. Okay. You can talk.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Convoy. Actually, can I jump back? No, okay. Oh, whoops. Ah! That guy. Like it. Okay. Who is our ally?
This is a fine opportunity. It's the combat
I do want a
arts
pro
taught
tip.
you.
If you already picked the character you want to teach, you can have Blythe steal the equipment from the other two for free items. Okay. This is my first play of this game. So, can only one of these be picked? So these characters are going to die, are they? I hope not. Yeah. Okay, so you can trade. But, don't we want to keep weapons on all of them? Or do they not pass the tutorial? Okay, so they're not returning characters. Okay. There you go. That's why it's called Three Houses. Yeah. I had read about this when it came out, but it's been so long that I've kind of forgotten. Okay. So let's have a look. We've got Claude, Dimitri, and Edelgard? Okay, you can teach. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing these people's names. Edelgard. Black Eagles, Dimitri Blue Lion, and Claude Golden Deer. Okay, so I have no idea what that means, but I like the sound of Black Eagles and Golden Deer. So I'll trade weapons with, hang on, who's this? Dimitri. Don't want Dimitri. Do we want Claude or Edelgard? Okay, so that's why we can't use Drought then, because he's not going to die. Okay. I mean, this is on normal as well. If I trade, can I trade after making an attack, or does it count as a turn? Oh, okay, so he's an ally. No? Yes, he is, yep. Okay, trade ends the turn. Just like 13.
Think this through.
I'll strike you down. Witness my power.
I gotta say, it looks a lot better
Just
than
like
I
that.
was thinking it would, which is quite nice compared to the 3DS graphics. Three damage. Oh yeah. So I'm guessing the battle ends when you kill everyone, or the boss at the top. So you can trade in between.
Predictable.
Oops. ZR. The battle preview screen. Okay. So is this the battle preview screen? Well, X, Y, cycle through weapons. Okay. So is this screen the battle preview? Okay. So this screen. Okay. Okay.
I must stay focused.
So is combat arts an attack modifier? Or is it a special attack? Okay. Yeah, so they cost durability. Why can't I attack? Oh, hang on. This is the bow, okay. Bow range 2. Okay. So you won't lose durability with a normal attack, but you do with combat arts. So it's just changing the might and the hit. So it goes to 100% accuracy. Cool. Well, if they're not going to stick around, may as well use it. Normal attack costs 1. Okay. Art grants 1 range. So how would you get the 1+ range if you have to initiate the attack from 2 squares away? Let's have a look where the other guys are. So we've got Costas. Okay. You can initiate attacks with combat arts. Okay. Is that how you do it? Probably not. Okay, so I just got HP back as well. Okay. Okay. Okay, to initiate with combat art, pick blue square to end turn in. Okay, then select combat art rather than attack. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Did it just go back to my turn? So, trade this. He's got a... Thanks, Matt. And you can talk as well.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Okay. What does convoy do? Not sure. This guy's an ally. Okay, so it's showing me where he can move. Okay. Hang on, I will do that. So I'm gonna... Who am I gonna keep? I've tried it that one, so I'll keep Edelgard. Can hold 6 items, okay. Blythe, and those adjacent to her. Okay, so it's like a auxiliary storage bag kind of thing. So move this one. No, I can't. It's already done it. So I'll trade this one. Is it worth trading these weapons because they're the base quality by the looks of it? 3 star, yeah, true. what you can say to
Thank
him.
you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this.
Okay,
Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
let's do it. This will be a trigger point for these ones to become active. But we've traded everything.
Damn.
Oh,
Why
no.
are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Okay. Oh, the ally did something.
Attack when
Jerks.
an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated.
When you attack an enemy that is also in attack range of one more of your other units, you'll trigger linked attacks. Okay. During a linked attack, you avoid fire. Okay. Also raises might. Okay. So basically, stacks on an enemy makes everything better. Yep. Makes sense. Okay. What's this thing? Train cannot be crossed. It's all forest. Okay, so she's on 13. Can't take that. Will they just come to me? Actually. Okay, so it's a potion. 10 HP. I don't think they're going to be able to move to the bush, are they? No. Okay. Oh, they could. Bugger.
What the? Aren't you Gerald the Bladebreaker?
Bladebreaker.
What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
There are a lot more baddies on screen now. Where'd they go? So I can get to that bush. Although he doesn't have an attack. Okay. So I wonder how much damage she'll do. Yep.
I will prevail.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
Okay. Yeah, that turned out great. Spirax. Do I have to change weapons beforehand? Oh no, that's the arts tied to the sword. Yep. So it does 18, 62 hit. This one does 17, 78% hit. And that does 22, 80, 88.
Hey, you with the...
I'm not setting a very good example.
Okay. 5 higher. Okay.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis. But I'm also known
That's
as
true.
the beginning.
She fills the space of the voice that never talks. Sothis.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis.
Sothis.
And I am also called the beginning. But
I
no one's called me that.
recognize this voice actress. I wonder if she's connected to Sithis. Excuse me, Sithis.
I was not able to recall my name until just now.
Okay.
And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child's just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm less than a child.
Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Hang on. So, have we decided? Have we decided the companion by who participated in that combat already? Ah, okay.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
If time stopped, how are you talking to us?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Okay.
How rude of you to drag me into this.
I dragged you into this?
Now what to do?
She's talking to me in my mind, and I'm also in my mind talking to her. It's like Inception. I'll just stay here and wait to die.
As though I could stand idly by and watch that come to pass. Oh, but perhaps... Of course! I must turn back the hands of time!
Okay, so the little notifications with the love hearts Do they have a red border and a blue border? Or are they all just positive relationship?
Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
Ah, okay, so it can be negative. I think I just lost rapport.
I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time.
Indeed.
Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
That's very mysterious. There's the flames within. Okay. Rewind.
Hey, over here! Huh?
Completely fair.
Hey, did you just...
What about the other
Knights of
the other
Seros
bandits?
Are here. We'll cut you down for hey. The thieves are running away. Go after them.
Run away.
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Sometimes you can beat a mission by killing all the commander units. Okay. MVP. Cool. How many saves over there? A lot.
My thank you so much.
Captain Gerald? It is you. Goodness, it's been ages.
Goodness.
Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
Can you imagine trying to walk through a doorway with that armor?
Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain.
I like his mustache.
Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Well, the hair kind of says no. He's a stranger to me. I'm a bandit? Is there a right answer here? Sure.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain.
There you go.
I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Sure.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
Seros.
Knights of Seros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I love how the music just
I
becomes
appreciate
really
your help back
updated.
there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
The Knights of Seros? I keep using the right stick to scroll.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery.
Garrigmach.
We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us.
So
Utterly
these
ridiculous.
are going to become rival characters then, I imagine.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were
Bit of
as
banter.
clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet? Or
So
is
we
your
have
lack
the
of self-awareness a
stern,
condition of some
high
sort?
class girl, the suave, high class boy, and the common sense, street smart boy.
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire.
I'm just a mercenary.
I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there,
Okay.
you sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for
What commodity?
niceties in this world.
No pun intended.
So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
That's true.
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Well, you said tits are a hot commodity, so where do people come up with these names? Andrestian, Fargus, Leicester. Which one was the girl from again? I think it was the top one. I keep forgetting it's the left button. I forgot already. Oh my god, I should have paid more attention. Ordred, Edelgard, Dmitri, Claude. Ordred? Which one's Orchard? Sorted. Gotcha. Not bad. Should we go with one that doesn't have a weapon? No.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
I'd love to see the stats of which one gets picked.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
Another 10.
My, they are in such a hurry.
When's the next Fire Emblem coming out? Is that sometime next year? Have they released the release date? About a year? It's already being advertised on the I don't know what's it called, the ticket thing on the Switch where you can get two. I missed what they just said. Oops. Quite sincere. Okay. Yep.
Yes, I thought the same.
The facade.
I may be sleeping, but
I have a sneaking suspicion that this is going to be one of those plots with the twist at the end is time warp related, considering the fairy in our head has a time travel ability. Some backstory.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 Houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
Okay.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Wow, that's nice. That's beautiful.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
That is some monastery. Uh-oh. There she is. So, the beginning was a dream?
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Or a premonition? Maybe.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
You've been here before.
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros.
Ah, yes.
The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
Well, that guy's a bad guy.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left
I wonder
this
who
place.
the
Wish I could
old
introduce you to the
man
mother of
at the
my
beginning
child,
was.
but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
Was it him?
I
Doesn't
see.
look like it.
My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Silence.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You
Come
want
back
me
to
to
us.
rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
And then the music gets really upbeat.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? As a servant?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the
Oh,
sound of it.
okay.
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
A professor of...
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Wow.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Manuela.
Competence and age are
Hanneman.
not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm
Okay.
Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
She doesn't hold back, does she?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful,
yes.
peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
Manuela.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
Okay.
I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
What a coincidence that we met all 3 of these guys just earlier.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Okay.
Quite. For now,
So-
I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
So
The old
the
man
social
has a
aspect's
point.
going to take place
Oh,
at the
and
academy.
keep in mind
Okay.
that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Thank you.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith.
Sothis has green hair as well. Is there a connection?
I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
Well, that's suspicious.
I would remind you that Flane is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation.
Oh, what does that remind me of? I shall continue my investigation. Ah.
Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
No, I don't think he's a bad guy. What's that line? I shall continue my... Oh, that's it. It's from the Arbiter from Halo. I shall continue my pursuit against the humans. No, you shall not. So we met some kids being chased by bandits in a village, and now we're a professor at a monastery. I really like the artistic design there. It's got a kind of dialed back color palette. Wow, what a guy. Cool.
Of course.
Okay. Holds hands. Oh no, Jules. Dash. Wow. Okay. The movement is just slightly janky. Okay.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable.
Thank you, sir.
Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Okay. Okay, can't go through there. Oh. It's really nice. Looks really good, actually. Oh. If I take this quest, will it skip things? Maybe. Actually, I've got to let the cat out. I'll be right back. There are chords going everywhere. Okay. I've still got to work out this overlay, I suppose you'd call it, because I'm not seeing the full screen at the moment on my screen. It's been so long since I played Awakening. I can't compare. How do I leave this room? Okay.
Of course. I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the officers. To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it.
It's a bit too hard.
Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Okay.
May I ask a favor of you?
Every student. Okay. Okay.
May I ask a favor of you?
Okay. The arrow. Set okay. So that was up there. Yeah. What's that about? Oops. You can't talk to them.
Hey there.
What's the talk button?
Okay? Yes.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk.
Try saying that quickly.
I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
No. Yes, okay. Okay.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child.
She's the class leader, isn't she?
You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Mm-hmm. He's got nice pants on.
Hubert is the heir of Mark. You may think his...
Okay.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating.
I'm not sure if you can hear that, but there are some parrots outside. It's all about the vibes, isn't it? It's terribly irritating.
His house is that of Duke Iron, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
Oh my god, those parrots. I'm gonna have to set that up. Just a sec. Sometimes the whole flock sit in the tree and they go absolutely crazy. Try if that works. Yeah, that's better.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping.
So, strengths and weaknesses here. We're assuming that the books are magic. And the axe is probably axes. And the fist is martial combat. Ah, okay. So they're the ones that go up quicker. Gotcha. Brawling. Okay, so there's two different kinds of magic. Gotcha. Okay. Also, riding, armor, and flying. Authority. So I imagine main character's authority. Okay.
If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
That guy's pants are giving me good vibes.
He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's
I love games that have simple mechanics, but because they're so simple, it has a lot of depth. Okay.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul.
So we've got what? Strength, magic, dexterity, speed, luck, defense, resistance, and charisma. I suppose attack is chance to hit? No. Because there was might.
I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Strength magic is attack stat. Okay, so it adds towards. Dexterity is accuracy and crit chance. Let me have a look. Uh-oh. Okay.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception.
Dorothea.
She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
She's incredibly smart, but her weakness is magic and faith. So does it say class? Are there classes in this game? Oh, hang on. There's a defining ability. Ah, so the commoner is a class. Okay.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else?
Yep.
Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
We have similar personalities? Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. Is there a way to zoom in on this map? I think I need to switch my other controller.
Hey there.
Yes.
Yes. Something over there.
What do you think?
Can't roll through the burrows.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Yes, please.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little. He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Ba, 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 ba.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
Fair enough.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Actually,
He's the second, if you ask me. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know? Marianne is Margrave Edmund's
hey,
daughter.
she looks like me.
And that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Okay, the quiet type.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual
My
for
kind
a
of
noble,
person.
I guess. Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here. Piqued your interest, Ab. But what's life without a bit of mystery?
So what's this guy got?
Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other, little by little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually. Oh, okay. It's always nice to test how they try and keep you in it.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention? Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think?
I'm beginning to like this guy, actually.
I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped. Hello. Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
He has a unfortunate name.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime. He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Oh my god.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. Well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help. I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last.
I'm trying to fit each character into the stereotype.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I appreciate your effort.
Cool.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Thank you.
I can talk this one.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
You reckon? Foreign nobility usually transfers across borders, so kinda.
Bernadetta,
I was trying to work out if they're trying to play her as a foreign accent.
Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Hello. Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the Academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Cool.
Hey!
Hello.
Oops. Okay. Do we get to see the view? Pretty cool. Oh, come on.
What do you want? I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye. What do you want? I am Yuritsa. I teach...
Hang on. What? If I go here, there's something blue glowy.
What do you want? I am...
Here's Teresa. Dare I ask how many times you've beaten this game?
Yes.
Hang on. Okay.
A moment, please.
You there.
A moment, please.
Talk to the other students in the classroom. Return to Ria when you're ready to pick up the... Is there a... Hang on. Okay.
What do you think?
A moment, please.
Yes.
Hello. Okay.
Ah, there's a sprint button. Thank God.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said.
I wonder actually what we're supposed to be teaching as well.
Suppose you'll be enrolling at... Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oops.
My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Minette. It's nice to meet you.
Ah.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Dudu's a good guy.
Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty.
This is the skirt chaser.
I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Is everyone? Oh my god, this controller's too small.
What do you think?
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leone Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Hi.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you
Yep.
are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
It's like this.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
He really doesn't speak.
Hey, I'm Hilda Valentine...
Marianne von Edmund.
I recognize that voice actress as well.
Are you joining the...
I talk to them. Is that everyone?
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime.
Yes, please.
My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Okay. I suppose I should return, so that's everyone.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
Well, I've been here for about 15 minutes.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
It's like picking your starter Pokemon. Which house will I choose? Which one? That's one that had the shy girl. And then which one had the lazy person? That one. But it's set in stone already. The Black Eagle.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct?
Yep. Oops. Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
It's fine.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
Is this the love interest?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand.
Sedith's sister.
There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Okay.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him.
Oh, who's that? Oh, Scarlet Nexus. Oh my god. Don't you hate it when you recognize someone and you can't place them?
It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
I don't mind at all.
have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut.
Yeah, so they're trying to set her as foreigner because she doesn't know grammar, even though she can speak perfectly.
You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Who's the professor?
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book. Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
At least this would have a lot of replayability if they've got interactions for 3 different groups. Imagine designing a game with different routes that like people who just play casually are never going to experience the other two. Oh wow, that tea's cold. Ah, so there's a calendar.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Well, that sounds foreboding.
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter.
Literally?
As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
There's no need. Sure.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Ahem. Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now.
Sure.
I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done.
I kind of feel like I've been violated.
What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps, what in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected.
Dun dun. Same appearance. The ability to invite people to tea parties.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
Monastery's schedule features different events on different days. Each week you have one day off, when you may choose an activity. Okay. So they are seminar, battle, and okay. Why? Is this DLC? Okay. Look at that map. It's crowded. Yeah, I'm gonna change back. I feel like war. Over dance. What time is it? Actually, I think I might leave it there. Got through the tutorial. It's actually much more visually striking, I suppose, than I thought it would be. I didn't know what to expect, really. But yeah, I'm really liking it so far. I've got to fix the interface though, so I can actually see without having to switch between views all the time. So I'll do that, and then I'm back to it. Probably going to play some more, and then get into Scarlet or Violet when that comes out as well. But I mean, it's a great game, Fire Emblem. I put off playing it for way too long. But I think that'll do it. So have a good day, evening, morning, wherever you are, and I'll see you next time.